All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it dey hot. As it dey be, say obodo don hot this time. The sit at home is still ongoing and the people are complying. This is to say power to the people, power to the people. Meanwhile, if this is your first time of joining us on this platform, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Like, comment, share. Also, remember to on your notification button so that whenever we are dropping news, you will be the first to collect it. Let's go down to the matter wey carry us come here. Of course, you know that the 7-day sit at home that was declared by the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile is still ongoing. But I come to you with another matter where we say that matter. If they say court has awarded Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer 5.5 million in damages against troubled lawyer Emeka Ugwuonye over defamation, other public apologies. Say the right am for the holy book. They say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. One thing people don't understand is that anybody related to Nnamdi Kanu is as if that person is tapping anointing. Anointing to prosper, anointing to do great things. It's just that some people that are keeping MNK in the DSS detention might think that it is by their power, but there is something that happened to Joseph. That's what is happening to MNK. When the right time comes, the set time, Joseph, what happened to Joseph was that after everything, after all the accusation that was, labeled upon him by Potiphar's wife, on the appointed time, he came up and he went to the throne straight. And I believe that is what is going to happen to MNK. He will come up and go straight to the throne, and the enemies will be marveled at what Chukwuokike Abịama can do. They say in May 2017, Nigeria's Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, LPCD, of the body of benchers which punish misconduct among lawyers, ordered the Chief Registrar of the Supreme Court of Nigeria to strike out Mr. Ugwuonye's name. The order followed a case in which he was accused of having failed to disclose his personal interest in a property he was briefed to obtain letter of administration for, which involved a widow. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, counsel for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has secured a favorable judgment in suit against the executive director of the Due Process Advocates, Emeka Ugwuonye. In May 2017, Nigeria's Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee of the body of benchers which punishes misconduct among lawyers ordered the Chief Registrar of the Supreme Court of Nigeria to strike out Mr. Ugwuonye's name. The order followed a case in which he was accused of having to disclose his personal interest in a property he was briefed to obtain letters of administration for, which involved a widow. Ugwuonye was earlier barred in New York and Maryland for professional conduct. Ejiofor had filed a suit against Ugwuonye at a Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja, demanding 5.1 billion for alleged defamatory publication. Ugwuonye had alleged that Ejiofor was being investigated for fraud and forgery by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Among other things, Ugwuonye had also published the following: what Ejiofor had been doing since 2016 was to try to use Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB to save his own neck. The case of Nnamdi Kanu gave him something he could offer the Nigerian government as an exchange for the EFCC to drop the case against him. In the morning, Ejiofor would be talking tough to the press to impress Umu Chineke, but in the evening, he will be kneeling down and begging the EFCC and Abubakar Malami, former Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, for them to put him, Ejiofor, not to put him, Ejiofor, in prison. In the suit, Ejiofor sought the following reliefs, among others: a declaration that the publication variously made by the defendant of the concerning the claimant on the 15th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th of February 2022. The particulars of which are contained in the statement of claim are defamatory of claimant. An order of the Honorable Court directing the defendant to forthwith publish a full retraction of the utterly libellous publication and an unqualified apology to the claimant in at least 3 national newspapers with nationwide circulation. An order of Honorable Court directing the defendant to forthwith publish a written undertaking not to publish any similar or further libel of and concerning the claimant. A perpetual order of injunction restraining defendant, his agents, associates, privies, and or proxies, however called, from publishing any similar or further libel of and concerning the claimant. The sum of 5 billion as general and exemplary damage. The sum of 100 million naira being the cost of his action. But in a June 8, 2023 judgment given by Justice Njideka K. Nwosu Iheme, the court ruled in Ejiofor's favor and awarded him the sum of 5 million naira only as general and exemplary damages, and the sum of 500,000 naira being the cost of his action. The court found and held that all the publications made by Ugwuonye were false and injurious to Ejiofor's profession. The court consequently ordered as follows: that the publication variously made by the defendant Emeka Ugwuonye of and concerning the claimant Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and the 12th of February 2022, the particulars of which are contained in the statement of claim, are defamatory of the claimant Sir Ejiofor. The defendant Emeka Ugwuonye to forthwith publish a full retraction of utterly libellous publication and an unqualified apology to the claimant Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor in at least 3 national newspapers with nationwide circulation, including Punch, Daily Times, and Premium Times. The defendant Emeka Ugwuonye to forthwith publish a written undertaking not to publish any similar further libel of and concerning the claimant Sir Ejiofor. Perpetual injunction restraining the defendant Emeka Ugwuonye, his agents, associates, privies, and or proxies, however called, from publishing any similar or further libel of and concerning the claimant Sir Ejiofor. Reaction in the judgment. Ejiofor said, on the 21st day of February 2022, I commenced a defamation suit against a certain Emeka Ugwuonye of the Dual Process Advocates DPA in suit number CV/353/2022. It is pertinent to note that despite all his social media noise, ranting, and grandstanding, Ugwuonye never appeared in court one day to defend his publication, neither did he file any defense to the suit, at least to avail the court with his alleged overwhelming evidence to substantiate his successive defamatory and damaging publications. Emeka Ugwuonye and his lawyers filed various frivolous applications before the court, which they all abandoned. In fact, in one of the said applications, the serial forger still forged Ugwuonye's signature on the affidavit without his appearance before the commissioner for oath as required by law, and upon realizing that the long arm of the law will surely catch up with them, his lawyers also absconded from appearing in court. However, the issue of forgery being an independent criminal action is pending before the appropriate quarters. All the said frivolous applications, including his preliminary objection and misconceived, misinformed attempt to arrest the judgment of court were all thrown out of the court. The court found and held that all the publications made by the said Emeka Ugwuonye were false and unjustifiable attack on my reputation and thus injurious to my office, profession, and calling, he added, said Ejiofor. Now you can see what is happening, that the judgment has gone in the favor of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. I'll be winding down the curtain here. And if this is your first time of joining us on this channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, comment, share. Also, remember to on your notification button so that whenever we are posting our news, you'll be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening. God bless you.